Welcome, everyone. We are back in our club growth session. How exciting. And it's Christmas week, but we can do this. Before we dive straight in, I would like to acknowledge everyone taking time out of your week for 30 minutes to be here and learn from each other and bring back this information to our clubs to help them grow and retain members. I would like to acknowledge our New Source Club Research Chair, Zinnia Ship.
Hi, everyone, and Merry Christmas. My role as Club New Source Research Chair is to help the district identify areas in the division that are lacking clubs. So I'm working behind the scenes, working very closely with Elizabeth to make sure that we can grow the district.
Excellent. Thank you so much, Zinnia. Our second club growth chair is Pamela McCown. Pam?
Good evening, everyone. I am Pam McCown. I'm Club Extension Chair and also in charge of placing club sponsors into new club charter opportunities. We do have a few coming up. And if you have not been trained as a club sponsor, we want you to fill out that survey on the district website. Go to tmd56.org, go to programs, club sponsor, and at the bottom of that page is a survey for you to sign up for what you're available for. And you can sign up for club sponsor, mentor, or coach by clicking on that link, just telling us your availability and your interest in serving on the club growth team. Back to you, Elizabeth.
Thank you so much, Pamela. We have a third club growth chair here, Troy Rocket. He is our club quality chair. Troy?
Hi, Elizabeth and fellow Toastmasters. I am Troy Rocket, your District 56 Club Quality Chair for Club Mentors. As everyone knows, our district mission is to build new clubs and support all clubs in achieving excellence. And of course, excellence is one of the core values of Toastmasters, along with service, integrity, and respect. However, building new clubs and maintaining excellence at every meeting is a challenge. And that is the primary role of the Club Quality Chair, to support and acknowledge the hard work of our Club Mentor training team that advises our club mentors how best to encourage new clubs and plant the seeds of excellence at every meeting to build that foundation. And I encourage each of you or your fellow officers to invest in the future of District 56 by volunteering to be a new club mentor. Back to you, Elizabeth.
Excellent. Thank you so much, Troy. We also have a fourth club growth chair. His name is David Bell. He is our club retention chair. He is in charge of coaches. I have all three links to our three chairs who have pages, mentors, sponsors, and coaches. If you're interested in serving as 1, 2, or 3, click on those links and go ahead and fill out that form that Pam was talking about earlier. I'd also like to say thank you to our past district governors and directors here. We have 2 on board that I see right now, and that's Gail Lover and Pamela McCown. Thank you for continuously serving your district after going through all of the district leadership volunteer roles. We appreciate you. I see some new faces and I see some regular faces. Thank you again. And let's dive into this. I'm going to ask you a question. Put on your thinking cap. Here we go. Who here knows what is content strategy? Content strategy. Anyone?
Content or contact?
Content, C-O-N-T-E-N-T, content strategy.
As it relates to?
Anything. Content is everywhere.
Right.
Oh. You must be in social sites, perhaps, although you did say everywhere. So content strategy. I think it's like a listening thing. I think you want to, instead of telling people what they want to know, what you think they want to know, you want to ask them what they want to know, and try to offer them information that they might want to hear, and leave it open-ended so they can ask questions. That's my thought.
Excellent. Thank you for sharing, Harold. We have time for one more. Anyone else? Robert?
I'll give a wing at it. It means strategizing everything in life, like planning your day and how you're going to spend your day. Are you going to choose to spend it in a positive way or a negative? It's all your choice. Making sure that you make the best decision. It has to be smart content strategy and making sure that make other people's day and making new friends.
Excellent. Thank you so much. I put a short definition. Go ahead and start reading that and think about it. Now, once you look at that, can you tell me, what do you believe or think or feel that that content strategy would define? So I shared with you what content strategy does. What do you think it would define? How can it define something? How can it help your clubs?
It would define meeting roles and guidelines for the meeting. It would highlight the way you advertise your meetings. It would govern the types of tools you use to do both of those things.
Excellent, Jonetta. Thank you. What do you feel that is the main goal of content strategy?
Engage.
Engage?
Yes.
Okay.
Consistency.
Both of you are very, very hot. Anything else? It's one of the reasons why we all join Toastmasters.
Organization.
Communication.
I was going to say
It's
results is what I was thinking.
it's communication. It's how can we communicate to others? And that is the main goal of content. It's how do we use words and the data and put it all together and make it so compelling. We learned this in Toastmasters, how to give a compelling speech, but how can we use that to help strengthen our clubs and our members, retain them, increase them, the membership? This is something that spills right over into what we're learning as for us to grow, but to also help our clubs grow and to make it fun and to make sure that we're all working together. It's very important that it's not just us, that we're communicating with our members and checking in and making sure we all are communicating and understanding what we're doing and why we're doing it in the club that we are a member of. Now, think about this, and I want you to think about your own club as the focus right now. Can you articulate, and the homework is going to be 3 to 5, but I'm going to ask you here, one primary challenge that your club faces right now. And it can be, for example, brand awareness, increasing membership, member retention, competition. Can someone tell me one?
But then I'm thinking.
Say it again. One primary challenge in your club. Anyone? Keith?
getting someone to step in to be a club officer.
Oh, perfect timing. Okay. I like it. Anyone else? Robert?
For League City Toastmasters to increase membership, and also for Pasadena. And for League City or Boeing Toastmasters, it's to find a consistent president.
Okay, so I'm hearing club officers, club officer again, increasing membership. Anyone else have anything different? Janetta?
Commitment of the members to attend. On a regular basis, you know what I mean?
Right. Once they join, how do we keep them continuously showing up? Right.
Right?
Okay. So we have 3: increased membership, club officers, and how do we keep our members continuously showing up,
Yeah.
engaged once they join? Okay. Now, with those 3 challenges, what do you feel as a group here? Let's say we're all on a team together and you've heard our 3 challenges. We're in an imaginary club. Just anyone come off and mute. How could content strategy help support the club that we're in right now, overcoming these challenges, these 3 challenges? Anyone? What's one idea? Type it in chat as well, because we save the chat and it helps. Anyone, can you come up with anything that's content that would help support this club, this temporary club we're in right now for 30 minutes, overcome our challenges of retaining members, having club officers, and increasing membership? What would that?
I think one of the things, Elizabeth, will be just to make the meetings fun, make them engaging, if you know what I mean. So, you know, give them a reason to get up at 6 o'clock in the morning to come to a meeting on Friday morning.
Okay, show up, get up and show up.
Well, yeah, I mean, make the meetings fun. I mean, make the content of the meeting fun. I think that's what you're asking. Is what can we do about the content to make it make people want to turn up?
And what would that look like? What would some fun content be?
We do. I mean, I'm with the Deerwood, and we just have a whole bunch of fun themes, I suppose. So there's kind of hardly any kind of repetition, I suppose. We're always looking for ways that, you know, making it fun, but also engaging, and also education as well, and also challenging as far as, you know, trying to improve our, you know, public speaking and in terms of our public speaking. So that's kind of what we're doing.
Excellent. And how many members do you have?
Oh, cocky. Now you got me. I mean, we've got a fairly transient sort of group of people, because we got people coming in and out, and that's kind of one of the challenges of Houston, is people coming and going. I would say we probably have got about 20 people.
Excellent.
20 people. I think. Well, don't hold me to that. Don't hold me to that. Don't get me lying. But yeah,
Okay.
we got a bunch of people that's fairly transient. But yeah, I mean, but the good thing about it is a good group of people. We've got a very, very proactive VP of recruitment. You know, he's always sort of reaching out to different people, different networks, and we always seem to have plenty of a good supply of guests. So
Okay.
yeah, you may have seen it in our picture or whatever. Yeah. So we had a whole bunch of stuff going on.
Okay,
So.
Excellent. We're at 8:15 and we're going to move
I'm
on.
sorry. I'm sorry.
It's okay. No, I'm sure we're staying on track, because that's one reason, that's something that we should always stay on. Now, our homework for this week will be to spend 45 to 60 minutes exploring your club's website and all the social media channels: Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter, Instagram. In addition, you will familiarize yourself with key types of content that your club is publishing. Now, content that you're publishing. I'm going to say that again. I'm curious, does anyone here, do any of your clubs publish anything besides something about your club, little posts, something like a report or thought leadership piece, Do you post why videos? Do you create pecha cooches and put them on your club website? Do you post short, memorable videos? Does anyone here publish content that's a key, unique piece besides just typing words? I'm curious. Anyone? Why? Nothing. Okay. Have you ever published something that you yourself are very unique to sharing? Whether I heard Mark say something a few minutes ago, have you ever put that into compelling content and shared that on your website or your social media pages? For example, in LinkedIn, you can actually create a document and you can upload it and it will stay on your club's LinkedIn page. You can create thought leadership pieces. You can create, and when I say thought leadership pieces, this is not just a paper that you can type. You can create a video, a blog. You can create anything that is unique to your audience. Maybe there's certain members that don't like to read a lot. They just like to watch video. So maybe create a short video. And in our previous Marketing Monday sessions, I've given you those challenges, and hopefully you have created something and you've added that to your website and posted it on social media. Continuously changing up the variety of your content is very important. It is shared in our club leadership handbook. I believe it's on page 45. Don't hold me to it. Or maybe it's 54. I think it's 45. And it talks about how to have quality club meetings. And one of them is variety and changing it up and having fun. Why don't we do that with our content on our social media pages, our website, something where it's variety and fun? So think about that. Now, while you let that marinate, I'm going to ask a few more questions. I have 2 minutes to do this until I go on to the next. Can anyone come off of mute and tell us what is your club's unique and valuable position in the district? Do you have anything unique? And do you have what can you say is valuable in your club? Anyone?
Dining out Toastmasters is unique in that we have current, past, future leaders in the club. And we have a variety of people that have ability to mentor others in different areas, contests, leadership, campaign, running a campaign, whatever it is. Anything you can do in Toastmasters or in the world, we have somebody in Dining Out Toastmasters that can tell you something about that and mentor you for that.
Do we have this worded in content that's compelling and we share that with the public?
Well, it is on our website.
That's good. Anyone else? I'll ask a second question. Can anyone define your club's mission and goals? Okay, a third question. Do you know what are your club's core offerings to its members? What are your club's core offerings to its members?
For sugar speakers, we always emphasize the opportunity to practice everything that you learn, whether it's in business or in social life or whatever, with regards to communication. So in other words, a lot of people attend seminars and so forth through work where they learn better speaking skills. Whereas in our club, we give you the opportunity to practice the skills that you're learning. We're the opportunity for you to to apply those things that you're being taught.
Thank you so much, Keith. Is this in a document or a video of content on your website for the public to see?
No, it is not. And I wish we could have a VP of Public Relations that could take care of all that, but it's a struggle to get that right now.
Well, I challenge you to begin writing it out and then asking for help within your club. And it's a nice team bonding experience with your members to work on it together. And then the accomplishment of posting it for public to download it. I think it's very compelling and that's very unique. One more question and then I'll go to the next. How is your club different from other clubs?
The Voice of Moses Club is a faith-based club, and I have not seen that throughout the districts I've visited.
Wonderful. Gary, is this communicated in a video or in content typed for the public to see on your website?
It's actually only on our Free Toast homepage, but that's the only place. I have not put it on D56 or any other places, unfortunately.
Okay, that is your challenge this week, is to start compiling some thought-provoking content and work with your team members as a team bonding experience and share it on all social media and upload it to the D56 website, maybe even create a graphic and share it with our PR manager and have them post it for you on all social media pages and website of the district. That's very nice. Okay. This is a question for everyone. Why is it so hard for us to communicate? Why is it so hard for us to communicate these questions? Anyone?
Fear of creating the wrong impression.
Okay, elaborate.
I think people are inherently more afraid of making a mistake than they are of happy to just launch forward. And
Well, we're all in a safe place, so that's okay, right? We need to make sure.
well, in the Toastmasters Club, we're in a safe place. But when you go out there on social media, there are plenty of nutcases and wackos ready to spring. That's the theory anyway. And
Okay, thank you, Harold. I'm placing something in chat. I hope it all.
So to rephrase what Harold was communicating, there are a lot of outspoken people that are brave when they're on social media to say anything that's on their mind, unedited. Is that basically what you were saying?
that's it.
Okay, well, we need to learn how we can compartmentalize everything into a compelling content to where we can really share who we are, what we do, and answer all those questions. This Marketing Monday session on our shared Google Drive, there will be a lot of handouts and templates. This is just the tip of some questions, and I've designed a worksheet where I've asked you're going to go real deep dive into your club, and it's going to ask you some very thought-provoking questions. You may or may not be able to answer them right away. Use this as an exercise to meet with your club members to help you answer them. And then after this exercise is over, it shows you how to begin forming strategic content to help market your club and to help retain your members. It's a fascinating experience. I will share that a few companies I did this with, it took a while. It really did, but it was worth it. I was able to discover a lot of insights. I've also added, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 books that I have been using for years on how to come up with designs and elements of content strategy. And it's very, very interesting. One of them is from Harvard Business Review. There's a lot of articles, and then there's a few books that you'll find very helpful. The articles all have links and you can open them up and you don't have to pay for them. I've already uploaded them. What I wanted to share briefly before I wrap this up is I wanted to share, does everyone here know what the, what it's like a commercial real estate company called CBRE, C-B-R-E? Is anyone familiar with that? It's a commercial real estate company.
Yes, Bellis. Yeah, I'm familiar with them. Well, I know somebody who used to work there, but.
Okay. So I'll share my screen real quick. This is a project I worked on with them in 2019, and I did a final recommendation for them after I did this homework that I'm going to add to the shared Google Drive. And I did a lot of research. And once you answer the questions and do all of your research, it comes together pretty nicely. It gives you, like, I looked at their LinkedIn channel, their YouTube channel. I looked at a research paper on their website. I gave them, I said, you know, what I found, you know, I said, I believe the format of this content is the best to deliver the message, and it's published on the right channel, and so forth. So I did this research on it. And this is just one section of like 7 different sections. So you can see it's pretty lengthy. I also did one on my own company. This is back, I believe it was in 2019, I did this, and I did it on my company, and I based it on my analysis on 3 competitors. So you could look at 3 other club websites and 3 other club social media channels to do this exercise. And it didn't take long, but you'll gain, I guarantee that you will gain insight about your own club once you do these exercises. And this is how I started out. It was all blank. And then I answered all the questions. Now, something that I wanted to also share is good content that we feel like we're putting out there may not be good for others. And that is why it's so important to give ourselves little checkups. You know, sometimes we do our own self-evaluations. Sometimes we ask others to do evaluations for us and work, and as well as when we give a speech. Why not evaluate our clubs? Why not evaluate our social media, our website, our content that we're putting out there? And let's just see what we can find. But let's do it together with our club members as a growth point, okay? Now, we have 1 minute, and I wanted to see if anyone had questions, and I see Robert's hand up. Robert, do you have?
What should I tell social media? Like, I'm confused.
What should you tell social media?
Yeah, like on our Facebook page, the Toastmasters Facebook page.
Well, that is a great question, and we have 29 seconds. I can discuss that at another session, but I will give you a hint. The rule of thumb is we post at least 3 times a week, and we can talk about two pieces of content that helps your audience. And it doesn't even have to be about your club. It can be about a holiday, or what a special day is for, or, you know, save a dog. And then the 3rd time you post something about your club, and then at least 2 more random posts. And so, but I can teach that. There is a formula for that. And it's not the same for every social media. LinkedIn is different than Twitter. Twitter is different than Facebook. Facebook is different than Instagram. And there is a formula and there are templates, and maybe I can teach one of those in Marketing Mondays. And I would love to share all my templates with you about that. But great question. Anyone else? Okay, what is your number one takeaway? Does everyone know what content strategy is now? Okay.
I have to say, these Mondays are very, very informative and excellent.
Janetta, you're
I
going
try not to miss.
You're
I
going.
try not to miss. Man, I even go back and review if I miss.
Aw, thank you so much, Janetta.
I really wish all of my club members could sit in on this. They don't know what they're missing.
Thank you very much. Does anyone have a takeaway that they would like to share? Anyone? What are you
Make
taking
a
away?
plan for promoting your club and execute the plan and get new members and grow your membership in 2023.
Yes, Pam, I agree. But
Yeah.
we're all going to go back and really take a hard look at our club website and our social media pages. And we're going to evaluate. We evaluate each other's speeches. It's now time to evaluate our own club's content. What are we putting out there? And we're
I'm
going
gonna ask some of our members to evaluate the content of our website and how we come across to anyone who might stumble across our club's information, and then ask them to contribute something that would help.
Fantastic. You're right on track with the homework that I'm about to upload. Also, wouldn't it be kind of cool to share once, and part of this challenge is to go to 3 clubs' websites and their social media pages. Wouldn't it be cool to share that with them?
Yeah,
Right?
reach out and tell them what you've observed.
Right. And say, hey, I went to this Marketing Monday session and we needed to evaluate 3 other clubs' website and social pages. And we just wanted to share what we found. That would be nice, right?
Maybe that's something an area director could do.
Oh, hint, hint, Janetta. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, Zinnia.
I want to share that Free Toast host volunteers will also evaluate your website. If you will go to Free Toast host support group and ask that they come and evaluate your website, they will do that for you. So that's another resource outside of the district that you can access.
Ding, ding.
Wow. How amazing is that? Can you put that in chat so we can save that? That is fantastic. I have never done that before. What a fantastic piece of information to have. All area directors should share that with their clubs, right, Janetta?
Oh, I can't hear you anymore. I'm sorry.
Oh.
Yeah. What? I'm already jotting things down.
Okay. Well, next Monday, we will be past Christmas if you celebrate it. So for those who celebrate, happy holidays, Merry Christmas. We wish you peace and health and happiness, and we will see you next Monday. Thank you.
Thanks,
Good night.
Elizabeth.
Thank you.
Bye. Thank you for being
night.
here.
Stay safe, everyone. Have a great holiday.
You too, Gail. Thank you.